and thus the Saints win. Therefore, the Carolina Canthers suck ass. Very interesting topic. Let's see. Who dat say they're gonna beat them Saints? Not the Panthers. Not the Panthers. Incorrect though. So there we go. All right. So let's see what we got here. Do 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 do. Do do do. Congratulations on your win. My team sucked today. Did the Lions lose? I seriously don't even know. The Chiefs lost by a penalty. Man, the NFL is rigging a lot of shit today. Elderberry, what's going on? Grumpy Grandpa. I know my fantasy team. Yeah. God damn it. Well, if you see Elvis, he's gonna give you shit. He gonna give you shit. He is gonna give you some shit. So, but that's okay. Lions are still 9-4. They still got more wins than everybody else. The Vikings won 3-0. Bet Stoney's real proud of his team. Fucking Elvis is real proud of his team. 3-0. That's fucking hilarious. The Jets-Texans game was 0-0 to halftime, and the Jets blew the shit out of the water of the Texans. It was crazy. Yeah. Really, for a while there, I thought we were going to lose to the Panthers. Fucking Derek Carr is trash. Offensive lineman was getting ready to beat the shit out of him in the middle of the game. Stafford almost took out the Ravens. Well, I was kind of pulling against Stafford today because the Rams are like ahead of us and the whatever, but the teams that we needed to lose lost. So I'm real confident in that situation. So let's see. Yeah. Very, very situation. No, yeah. All right, let me see. But yeah, Carr played like ass. Complete ass. The word ass doesn't even describe how he played. I mean, if it wasn't for one long pass, at one point in the fourth quarter, Derek Carr was 12 of 30 for 37 yards. I think he finished the game with like 119 yards. He was that freaking bad. Bad. Terrible. They booed the shit out of him. I boo him too, because he sucks ass. But I didn't see the other scores yet. I know Tampa beat Atlanta, which is what we needed to happen. So we're in a 3-way tie. Next week we got the shitty Giants. So, we got Brock's boys' team. So, let's see. We need to pull a miracle out of our ass on that one. All right. Did that go through? Yes, it did. All right. Sorry, I should set this crap up before I'm thinking, but I'm not thinking before whatever. Zanron says, Elvis, your team sucks ass. You cannot speak. Wait, Zanron, you know what a Minnesota Miracle is? It's when Minnesota wins the Super Bowl. How the fuck do you win? How the hell do you kick a field goal and win 3-0? What the hell? Oh, I wonder if there was a scoregami today. The Rams have the same. No, the Rams got a worse record than us. I think the Rams are 5-8. So, yeah, that's insane. How in the ass do you like? Like I said, the Jets Texans game was scoreless at the half. Well, Montgomery was on my bench. So I needed. Last week I scored 160 in my fantasy game. This week I probably need 200. But Taysom didn't play today. Foot and hand injury, so we didn't have Taysom. All right, let me see. Hold on a sec. I got that muted.
Boom, 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 boom. Who that?
There he is.
Who that, baby?
Who that?
Baby? Who that? And go Tigers.
That's right. I wish Jared Goff didn't give us enough interceptions last week. I wish he would have handed us a few of those interceptions.
Ain't nothing but the black and gold and the fleur-de-lis on the screen.
The Jets, I did mention that. The Jets and Texans was 0-0. The Jets won like 40-6. All of a sudden, second half, they just said, we're going to play today.
Hey, Miss Barbara. Elvis and Ron.
Let me see. I needed at least 160 to win my fantasy game, so I don't know. My fantasy opponent had McCaffrey, Dak Prescott, and all that shit. Yeah, Sean, I told you that Gree. Guess who didn't lose power? Me.
Hey, Sean.
And I'm telling you, the gods are like, nah, screw that. You were like, oh, shit.
We almost lost power last night. We had some bad storms come through.
It wasn't that bad at all. It wasn't that. It rained for like what 2 hours and then it stopped. It wasn't even that bad.
Oh,
Cowboys. Oh shit! Don't tell me the Cowboys did something because my opponent had Dak Prescott. Let me check my ESN. I need to win to get into the playoffs. I'm 8-5. I'm in a 6-way tie. I need to get a W to get into the playoffs. This is the last game before the playoffs. But I still have Derrick Henry. But McCaffrey had like 15 fantasy points, I think, when I left. Chiefs stymied by refs. Wilson, unbelievable in win return. Flacco named starter for the Browns. Oh, shit. Kim Mulkey kicked off somebody on the LSU basketball team again. Good Lord. I don't know if you heard about Jalen Daniels. He's up in the air about playing in the bowl game. He might not play in the bowl game. So, I don't know. We'll have to see there.
Johnny called me up today.
Huh?
And Johnny called me up. Well, he sent me a text. That's unusual for him to do that. But he sent me a text. He said, Who that? I know you and Phil guy are doing some assaults. Who that? I'm like, man, I didn't even see the game. I didn't know what time to play, and I took a nap. Hell, I didn't get up till
noon
from a nap until like 4:30 or something.
Oh yeah, the game ended at like 3. It ended pretty early. By 3 o'clock, it was almost over.
I took like a 3.5 hour nap. I'm like, what? So I asked him. He called me, and I said, is Taysom throwing? Or he was like, no, he's out. I said, yeah, I thought he was out.
He didn't play. So, he hurt his hand and his foot.
Carr didn't play neither, though.
Yeah, he played. He played like shit. He fucking
did
played.
He play? Oh.
Yeah, he played like shit.
Oh, because I didn't hear the part, because I did ask Johnny, did Carr throw or Taysom? And he was like, no.
You know what Carr's stats were? In the fourth quarter, he was 12 of 30 for 37 yards. He finished with like 119 yards, I think, if that. Let me look up the stats. I don't even think he had 120 yards passing. He threw one deep pass to A.T. Perry, and he threw a touchdown late in the fourth quarter to Jimmy Graham. And that was it. It was pretty close until the fourth quarter. Then the fourth quarter, when the Panthers started to really suck ass, then the Saints got the ball 3 times at the 20-yard line. Then they had to score. But Groupie missed a 29-yard field goal. But yeah, look, Bryce Young was 13 of 36 for 137 yards. Derek Carr went 18 for 26 for 119 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception.
So was Carr the only quarterback throwing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jameis came in. Jameis came in with 1 minute left to kneel to do the victory. Boy. Yep, Carr played the entire game. Oh, go look it up. Derek Carr changed the play and he got sacked. He turned around and he told Eric McCoy something. McCoy said, "Get out of my fucking face. I'm going to beat your ass." And it was picked up on the Fox cameras. And then he was like, "I'll beat your ass." He was yelling at Carr. He goes, "You no good enough." And I'm like, "Good, go kick his ass." Seriously, he picked it up and they asked him after the game. He goes, "I'm going to beat the shit out of him." He said it in the press conference. He goes, "I'm going to beat out of him." Oh, yeah. It took Alvin Kamara and like 5 defensive players to hold him back. And Derek Carr the whole time was talking shit. Because Derek Carr changed the play. He was supposed to guard to the right. He went to the left instead. He gave up the sack. But then Carr got up and said, like, block or do something. He said, "Do your job, asshole," or something like that. And that pissed him off. The last thing you want to do is piss off your offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, let me see if I won my fantasy league. Because I'm really kind of worried here. I beat this guy bad in the first game. I mean, I still have 1 player left, but he had like every top freaking player in the NFL today. He had McCaffrey. And if the Cowgirls did any good, he had freaking Prescott. Yeah, I'm losing by 40 points. God damn it. Shit. I knew it. I needed this 1 game to slip into the playoffs. Yeah, but he had everybody. He had D.D. Lamb. He had fucking the Philadelphia wide receiver. I still got 1 player left up my sleeve, but he's not going to score 50 points. Mahomes didn't do shit for me, it looks like. Okay. The goddamn Jacksonville tight end got 32 points. Yeah, let's see. He's got Hopkins tomorrow night, and I got the Dolphins defense, and I got Derrick Henry. Well, I might be able to still pull this out my ass. Mahomes only got me 13. Since Taysom didn't play, I had to stick in a tight end, so I just grabbed any tight end, the Houston tight end. He didn't do much. Now, how the hell does the Jacksonville tight end get 32 fantasy points? Dallas won, Cincy won, Jacksonville lost. Tampa won, which was good for us because we're in a 3-way tie now. Rams won. No, the Rams lost. Let's see. Okay, I'm down 124 to 97. That's 26 points. I got 10 points on the defense right there. So if Derrick Henry gets me about 30 points, it's going to be close. Hopkins is a goddamn beast. All right, I'm sorry.
What's the reason for Daniels on the fence about playing in a bowl game?
He didn't give a reason. He was just like, most of these players, they don't want to get hurt. Some of them skipped the bowl game.
I was going to ask that question.
Yeah. All right, let me get back up here. I missed a lot of shit. Let's see. Cowboys kick ass. Elvis says, "Zanron, your team forgot to show up on the field." No, they played good. Cowboys all day. Let's see. Everybody has a bad game. Yeah, at least the Lions scored a touchdown. That is true. Zanron can have the link anytime he wants it, but he's not going to eat crow. I'm not going to tell him to eat crow, but let's see. Taysom didn't even play today. big win. How many ass do you say 3-0? Well, 3-0 is a win. I wonder if there was a scoregami today. Let me see. Scoregami. Let me type that into the NFL record books. I don't think there was a scoregami. They've had 8 or 9 of them this year. Come on. All right, let's see. Let me refresh this. This is being a pain in the butt. That's what happens when my laptop sits inactive for 8 hours. It slows completely. Let me get the let me get my ESPN. I'm kind of depressed. I'm gonna miss the playoffs. Sucks. Panthers are ass. Yeah. They in this game, they had a lot of weird rulings. There was a play where they sacked Bryce Young, and the ball went up in the air, and Pete Warner got it, and they said it was a fumble, but he threw a pass, so they called it a fumble, and then they went back and said it was an interception, and then they changed it to a fumble. And there was another play where the Saints blocked the punt and returned it for a touchdown. But then they said the punter fumbled the ball, so they don't count it as a blocked punt. It was actually a fumble. And then there was another weird play where Derek Carr actually fucking threw the ball right to Andreas Pete. Like literally just, he thought he was a receiver, threw it right to him, touched the ball, which is illegal touching. And the referee stood there and did nothing, which was amazing in itself. Like literally Derek Carr was like, here, take the ball, offensive lineman, which you're not supposed to touch. It is crazy shit, but yeah, the game was full of weird shit. Let's see, no scoregami. I don't think there's a scoregami today. 3-0. 3-0 is not a scoregami. No scoregami there. Nope. No scoregami today. So maybe tomorrow night they'll have one. But yes, Panthers suck ass. I'm sorry. I really wanted to say Carr sucks ass, but I don't think I can get away with that. So I put Carr as bad. Really bad. Nah, it's not really the GM's. Yeah. They ought to fire him too. I was during the game. I put fire everybody now. During the game, fire him now. There was a point where the Panthers fumbled and the Saints recovered, and Dennis Allen was looking at the replay and did not throw the challenge flag. Then he throws a challenge flag. Carolina runs a play. And so obviously they get the ball back, and they're on the radio, and they're like, what are you doing? You can hear them in the stands. They were chanting, put in Jameis. Put in Jameis. You can hear it as loud as you can be. Put in Jameis. And then they were saying, Carr sucks ass. I heard it on the radio. I was rolling. The announcer on the radio. He didn't do shit today. Nothing. I didn't get a chance to watch the press conference. I had to go to work, so I missed the rest assured, Derek Carr probably, blamed everyone else. But I did hear Dennis Allen say, we played like crap today. And then he goes, we'll figure this out. There's 4 games left. When the hell are you going to figure this out? On the unemployment line? When are you going to figure this out? So, I'm glad we won all the Saints fans are pissed. They're pissed that we won because we go from the 9th pick to like the 18th pick. There was a guy that broke his television set. He's like, "Fuck, the Saints won! I can't believe it." But yeah, Taysom didn't even play. Yeah.
Well, he couldn't play. He got messed up hand, arm, or something. Johnny had said.
Hand and foot.
Well, and a foot.
He couldn't run. Yeah, he didn't practice all week, so they sat him out.
Well, they're gonna throw in a third string quarterback. You know, if Carr, I thought Carr was out with a concussion or something.
Oh no, he played. No, he passed. No, Derek Carr's always gonna play. The rookie Hayner was the emergency quarterback. Yeah, Jameis came in with like 1 minute left to do the victory kneel. He kneeled it, I think, twice. And when Jameis came in to kneel the ball, they were applauding. They were fucking applauding. They booed Carr the entire game. Because in the first half, Saints had the ball 7 times, and they scored once because Kamara ran the ball, and then that block kick. In the first half, Derek Carr had 32 yards passing. In the middle of the fourth quarter, Derek Carr only had 37 yards passing. The only reason he got up to 119 is because he threw 43 yards to A.T. Perry, and then he threw another 5 or 10 yard pass to Jimmy Graham, and then he threw another pass to, I think Olave scored. But yeah, Derek Carr played ass. Kamara was awesome. Kamara was the offense. They even got Jamal Williams in the game. He had I think 10 carries for 50 or 60 yards. Kamara almost had 100 yards rushing. I think he had 70 maybe. The Saints had over 250 yards rushing. I think it was.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they won, but it was 14. They let the Panthers stay in the game. It was okay. We missed the field goal on the first possession. Groupie missed a 29-yard field goal. It went like a golf shot. It went whoop. It was 0-0 through the first quarter. Saints scored on the first offensive play when Kamara scored a 9-yard touchdown run. So it was 7-0. Panthers kicked the field goal 7-3. The blocked punt in the second quarter, which they said was a fumble because they knocked out Johnny Hecker. He didn't come back in the game. They knocked him out. If you see that play, he went boom. It was a blocked punt, but then the NFL, the official scorer, said it's a fumble. So I think the official scorer didn't have glasses because they changed 3 plays in the game. So it was 14-3 at half. Saints got the ball back. The Saints got the ball to start the third quarter. They went 3-and-out. No. Carr threw an interception. I think he didn't like 3-and-out. Carr threw an interception, which is a weird play. He threw the pass. It went right off of someone's helmet, and the guy caught it. I don't know. Weird shit. Panthers kicked the field goal. It was 14-6. It stayed 14-6 all the way through, halfway through the fourth quarter. The only reason why the Saints got 28 is because they sacked Chase Young or Bryce Young, whatever the hell his name is, 8 times. DeMario had 2 sacks. They went for it 4th down on their 24. Turnover on downs 6 times in the game. They went for it 10 times or 8 times or whatever it was. Turnover on down, so they got the ball at the 24. And they scored a touchdown. Then with 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, whatever it was, 4 minutes left. It was 21-6. Carolina went forward again on their 22-yard line. Incomplete pass on 4th and 1. 3 times it was 4th and 1, and they threw a deep pass, which makes no logical sense. And that's when Derek Carr threw that pass to Jimmy Graham in the end zone. So Jimmy Graham's got 4 receptions on the season, 3 of them are touchdowns, which is crazy nonsense. So, So yeah, in 28-6. Then the Panthers had the ball one more time, and then he threw a pick or he fumbled it. I can't remember what he did. So honestly, this score is way misleading. I think the Panthers only had 93 total yards in the game, but they had more than that. They were up to like 150 at one point because they let the running back go for 45 yards untouched, and which I think is the play of the game. They let Miles Sanders get all the way to the 1 yard line. First and goal. Second down, they sacked Young. So he was at the 3 yard line. Third down, incomplete. They went for it on third down, incomplete. Yeah. Fourth down, they kicked the field goal. So they had it first and goal at the 1. Down 14-6. So they were just letting the Panthers hang around. I mean, honestly, the Saints could have put 50 on the Panthers if they really had any offense worth of shit. There was a play in the game, and I don't know what happened. They ran a screen pass, and Alvin Kamara ran backwards for 10 yards. Then Carr threw a pass. It went right off the guy's helmet, right into the defensive line. He just looked at the ball, went right into his hand. Yeah, too bad they wouldn't play Jimmy Graham the rest of the year. Yeah, 4 receptions, 3 touchdowns. That's it. Jimmy Graham's been inactive for half the season, but because we don't have any wide receivers, but yeah, Eric McCoy was going to beat the living shit out of Derek Carr. I was like, good, you need to. And I hope he didn't take it back. So, I have to watch the press conference. But, yeah, that was awesome. But everybody's kind of pissed that we won. People were like, oh, fuck, I hope we were going to lose this game so we can get a high draft pick. Nah.
There you go.
CV Baseball Car Collector, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming in the chat room.
What's up, CV? How you doing tonight?
Well, how about that Ohtani? 10 years, $700 million, deferring that money to like 2075. They're calling him the new Bobby Bo. The Dodgers son. Now, I hope he learns how to speak English. Yeah. Ohtani wanted to defer all the money so he can have the Dodgers build a team. So he's not really going to get $70 million. But people have deferred money before. It's just Bobby Bo got famous because he made more money off the interest in the original contract. No. The Mets extended Bobby Bonilla for 10 more years just as a joke.
Who?
Bobby, he's a baseball player.
Who did that? Who did what?
Oh, the Mets. You have to know the backstory.
Okay.
Bobby Bonilla signed, I think it was like a 5-year, $4 million contract, whatever it was. It was in the 90s for the Mets. That's when they had the Ponzi scheme with Bernie Madoff. Stole all the Mets' money. So the Mets needed money. So they got together and they said, okay, instead of taking the payout, we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, 8% interest. So the contract was supposed to be till 1999-2000. So 8% interest. So every July 1st, Bobby Bonilla gets $1.34 million until the year 2035. So his original contract was like $4 million or $6 million. So far, he's made almost $30 million on the interest alone, which the payment started in 2013, I think, or 2011. So Shohei Ohtani said, I can top yours. But Ohtani's deal supposedly, and I don't know if this is true, makes it where with the interest alone, he's going to be getting paid $1.6 billion all the way to 2075.
$1 billion?
Billion.
Making that much in interest? How much is the original money or something to make 1.6 billion? And
that's what's rumored. Well, the contract was 10 years, 700 million. But obviously, Ohtani's not going to get paid 70 million a year.
I mean, I don't know how you're going to make that much interest off of. You got to have billions and billions and billions to make 1.6 billion in interest.
Well, they defer his contract is 700 million, so they take that 700 million and they add interest off of that entire deal. 700 million, whatever the interest is, 3%, 4%. Bobby's is 8%, 8.1 or something like that. But yeah. So Ohtani's actually going to take less money and become a billionaire. And he can't even speak English. He's been in this country, 10 years? 8 years? And he can't even speak English. So you got to watch these Japanese bastards. They're taking over. Yeah. What I find funny is people actually thought he was going to sign with the Blue Jays. I'm like, no way. I'm like, if Ohtani does not sign with the Dodgers, then he's going to sign with then he's probably going to sign with the Mets, because he was never, Artie Moreno is stupid. He's a fucking moron. He should have traded Ohtani when he had the chance. So. Yeah, because these stupid owners give him a shitload of money. That's why. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. I don't know. I don't get it. But, maybe we gotta go take over Japanese baseball. But that means the Dodgers is gonna sign that other Japanese guy. Moroto, whatever the hell his name is. Because Ohtani said he wants to play on a team with all Japanese players so he can speak the language.
Oh, boy.
Yep. You can thank Babe Ruth for that. He went to Japan and told the Japs how to play baseball. Now they're taking over. So, but Ohtani's not even going to pitch this year.
Babe went to Japan to be a spy.
Yep. Yes. He's wasting Gail Benson's money. So, yeah. I don't know. I pulled a couple of Ohtani cards. In the tops, I don't know if I did that one or not, but I pulled some. So, let's see. But yeah, it was crazy. I wonder where Raging is. He must have got deported to Mexico.
Oh, I forgot to send him a link.
It's not a biggie, but
he is on his way. He's in California right now.
Oh,
I shouldn't have said that.
You're in California. Oh shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he is. He is.
Shh, don't tell him we know.
Yeah,
I could win this one. I'll bet you a beer. I know where you are. You're at CV's house. No. I knew it. So, I got him to read what happened with that. Why LSU got kicked? Why that lady got kicked off the LSU team now?
What? A lady got kicked off the LSU team.
One of the LSU, it says Kim Mulkey kicked off one of the players on the LSU women's basketball team.
Oh, basketball. Okay.
Well, Angel Reese got suspended for 2 weeks because of something, and she just came back. So I don't know, but it is what it is. I think I think LSU's women's team could repeat. I think the baseball team, I don't know. Baseball team got to really freaking reload. They still got some talent from the championship team, but LSU lost a lot of freaking players.
Well, yeah, seniors and juniors that went somewhere else.
They all got drafted. I'm telling you, mark my words. Y'all ought to go pick up CV. You ought to go pick up some Dylan Cruz and Paul Skeens rookie cards. Because Paul Skeens was a transfer from Air Force. He was our number one pitcher. Dylan Cruz was our number one batter, even though Tommy Tanks had the most RBIs in the nation. So we still got Tommy Tanks. I got 13 LSU players that got drafted. I think 6 signed. 6 or 7 signed. A couple of them came back. But we lost our top pitcher and our top hitter. But Jay Johnson knows how to do the transfer portal. And, you know, I did a TTM once. Told you that. I got Drew Brees' address. I got to go send him one. I go knock on his door. Can you, funny enough, Drew Brees was at the, Drew Brees was at the Saints facility yesterday. Then people were like, why is he in the Saints facility? So people's like, oh, he's coming back.
Would hope.
Well, he can't move. He can't throw with his right arm anymore.
It's locked up.
He's got to do it with his left arm. He's got arthritis in his right arm. That's why he retired.
Oh,
he was going to play till he was because of the complications of that injury he got San Diego. Yeah, he says he can't throw with his right arm anymore.
But if he half-ass throw with his left, he'd be better than what they got now.
Damn right. Start his ass. Let's go. Shit. I don't care. Just like throw it up there. You know? But that's what I would do. But there ain't really a whole lot of positives in the game. We won, and I'm glad we won. Atlanta lost, which is what we needed to happen. Atlanta was winning, and Tampa scored with like 20 seconds left. And they won, I think it was 29-25. So Tampa won. That means we're in a three. Yeah. We're in a three-way tie. Of course, we're in third out of that, so found another star bill. You mean star note.
All right.
Star notes. Yeah, CV's been doing some coins and stuff, and I didn't check the bills in the register. I checked the coins. I could have checked the bills. Shit, they're like, yeah, go ahead. They all walk off the. I'm up there by myself completely, just going through all the registers. They don't care. They're like, we don't care. Go ahead.
$15,000 worth of money. They turn him loose in it.
Pretty much is what they did. But I didn't check any of the bills. I probably could have. I was just looking for the coin stuff. I pulled some a 52 nickel, I think.
A 50S?
No, I think it was a 52.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday they had a 60 small date penny, but I forgot to change it. One of the rolls had 4 coppers in it. 1969 S, I think it was a 69S. 71, pulled a 72, and took it like a 1971 red. Like I'm talking about like your coins from the 50s, red BU.
Well, I got right here. Checked all 8 registers. Found 50S, nickel, 8 coppers, nothing special.
Yeah. And I found that Lewis and Clark nickel.
Yeah,
One
and
with 2005.
Then you added to that and said, "Oh yeah, Lewis and Clark nickel."
Yeah. I think there was something else I left out. I can't remember what. There was a 64 nickel in the register, but I said, hell with that.
Yeah.
And then I got home and I saw your 64 nickel comment. I said, well, how the hell did you know I found a 64?
Well, no, it was that 64 nickel in your mail call.
Yeah. 64 nickels are like 65 quarters. I can do without them, but hey, if it's free, it's free.
Hey, I look at 65 quarters. I look at them because you never know. There could be a silver one in there.
Yeah. Well, the quarters were mostly new. I thought I pulled a silver quarter. I looked in one of the registers and I was like, holy shit. And I looked and it looked silver. I swear it looked silver. But I did the test. It wasn't sounding silver, but it was 1995. But I thought for a split second, I thought I saw where it said 55, and I was like, but most of the quarters are brand new in the registers, but I checked them for W's anyway. I've never gotten a W, and I never will.
You might. You might.
Maybe. What's the year on a star note, CV? What's the denomination? Because most star note bills really aren't worth much unless it's a binary, trinary, or whatever Cajun said that time. Birthday note.
Somebody found Bradley, Uncle Bradley, got a 0022665599, something like that.
Huh. 2009 $1 bill.
Silver certificate.
I have a Star Note silver certificate. I have 2 of them, I think. Yeah.
But that's an awesome number. 0022665599, something like that.
That Star Note that I won on the contest, the one that I showed you that's got 0316 star, I won that. That was a hell of a coincidence. What's the serial number, CV? Is it all zeros? Because then if it's a birthday note, you could probably sell that.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's a birthday in there somewhere, like 1964.
No.
Or, like a 04, 31, 1964, or, 04, 31, 88. That's a birthday note.
Well, I don't have any birthday notes. That sounds more like a phone number.
Yeah. No, it's got 1 0 in it. 03454011.
8675309. It's probably worth $1, but still, Star Notes are pretty cool. I collect them anyway. But yeah, I didn't check the bills. Probably should have, but I'll check them tomorrow night too, or tonight because it's past midnight.
Yeah, Star Notes like that, I just put back in circulation. I let some other guy find it. Got never found one before.
Yeah, I could have got shit. The rack room, I could have got. I was seeing Star Notes every freaking day, but some of them had writing on them. Some of them was torn.
Yeah, they got to be even in crispy, brand new out of the band. You know,
Yeah.
because almost every band of Bills has star notes in it.
Oh
But
yeah.
not. I mean, I'm saying like almost all, but not.
Hmm.
Now, if you get the candy striper, oh, you got something there. Yeah, you're gonna have a star note in it because that's the symbol for there's star notes in this. The candy stripe, the
Oh
red
yeah.
and white stripes,
Yeah.
and then you get a solid. I forget what it is. That means all that whole freaking batch is star notes.
Hmm.
I
Elvis
got a
typed in
friend of
number
mine
nine.
in California. He went to the bank and got I forget if it was $2 bills. A woman, one of the tellers told him, "Hey, I got something you might want to see. Come over." So he went to her and he bought. He had like I think there was 7 stacks of them. They were all star notes, every one, all in consecutive order.
Huh.
Like, damn.
Yeah. I get to take my cocktail of vitamins. 2 Gobi beets, 1 apple cider vinegar, and 2 turmerics. One that why Elvis typed number 9 in. Is that how many times is that how many interceptions Dobbs threw today? 9? I don't know. I have no idea. No.
He probably saying he might have 9 star notes.
Oh, I don't know. But sadly enough, Elvis called the Lions game, which is weird. No, I bought avocados last week.
I
No, a
got
couple weeks
avocado
ago.
in the refrigerator. I ain't ate an avocado in a while. That's not like me.
Eat an avocado and Elvis will comment on your channel. I'd like to know how the hell. Now, a win is a win, but 3-0.
Yeah, that's an unusual score.
Well, the Jets Houston game, like I said, was 0-0 going into halftime, and then the Jets won something like 38-6 or 40-6, or the Jets beat the shit. Wilson came alive in the second half. Because I had the Houston tight end because Taysom was hurt, so I had to fill somebody. I was gonna get Jimmy Graham, and I said, no.
Wind kicked in at halftime.
Yeah, something kicked in. I don't know what the hell kicked in? 30-6. Oh, I just remember it was 0-0 at halftime. The Saints.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hit the hay. We gotta get up early morning. Gotta bring Johnny Best to V-Dream to today. It's after 12. We gotta bring Johnny to V-Dream in about
Tony never watches the game.
7 hours.
Oh, I'll be sleeping in 7 hours.
Yeah, well,
I'm half alive now.
9 o'clock. This is a urologist. What Johnny used to do, he would go the day before for some reason, his appointment, and take a PSA, urine sample for a PSA test. And
Public service announcement.
Then they give him his results the next day for his regular appointment. I'm like, why do you go the day before? So I can get my results the next day when I go. I'm like, well, they don't tell you to do that. I mean, that's another appointment that you paying for. I mean, can't they just call you on the telephone and let you know your PSA test came out all right?
You could probably even go online and check the results. I mean,
he don't even have the internet at his house or the shop or nothing. We still have the old microfiche in the shop. Looking at parts, we have an old microfiche.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know what that is, don't you?
That's like the slides, isn't it?
Yeah, like little slides, all
Yeah.
the diagrams, part diagrams, IPL, illustrated parts list. They all on these slides. You put it in there, and it's like like kind of like a magnifier. It's a screen, but the light magnifies it, and then it projects it onto the screen when you move it around left and right. It's an old parts books, IPL books, service manuals, and you just buy the microfiche, the little slides.
Hmm. Yeah. Still works.
Yeah.
It still works.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We still got the old shop manuals, service manuals for all the outboards. There's no internet at the shop, no nothing like that.
Hmm.
Everything's done the old way, which he's starting to come. He always comes here to look something up. You know, online. That way he doesn't
Yeah.
have to call all over the place.
That's why he's always around. Then since he's there, he's
Yeah,
like, well, let's get some dinner.
just about. Yeah.
That's his excuse. Well, I want to go eat today.
Yeah.
Let's get
Boudreaux
some here. Let's get some food.
look something up for me on the computer online, and I'll get me a supper out of the deal.
That's his plan. He's been doing that to you for years.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Love, peace, and crackling grease. We'll catch y'all later. Plutot.
Appreciate you, Cajun. Good night.
Yeah, appreciate you having me up, bud.
Anytime. Oh, let's see. This really isn't a long one. I don't know. I think we'll do 8 more minutes just to see it, and because I got home way too late, so that's why it's running later than normal. But I had to celebrate my team winning. I honestly, the Saints, they had to beat the Panthers. I mean, they're 1-11, 1-12 now. I think. I mean, they had to beat the Panthers. Now, and of course, this is the second game in a row we had home. Next week is the third game in a row because we played so many road games in the beginning. So, I don't know if CV's leaving or he's saying goodnight to Cajun. Probably a little bit of both, but it is what it is. So next week we play Brock's boys team, the New York Giants, which probably suck. But I don't fear Daniel Jones. No, Daniel Jones ain't even fucking playing. Who is their quarterback? I couldn't even tell you. No. Carr is worse than horrible. Carr is okay. Look. Go to WATWDN Twitter, and I put a comment in. Let me go back and read the comment because I was putting the comments. I actually said I hope he blows up. I think at one point. Here, there, everywhere. Yeah. When you go 18 to 26 for 119 yards and 8 minutes left in the game, he was at 37. He was at 32 yards passing at halftime. Young had more than him. The Panthers had 93 total yards. The Panthers had almost as many yards as Carr threw. Kamara ran the ball. Williams ran the ball. They had no Taysom, so they couldn't do shit on 3rd and 1. They just had to. At one point, Derek Carr fucking quarterback sneaked it, which is oddly weird because I was like, okay, the motherfucker's quarterback and sneaking. Hit him! Snap his damn neck off. But I'm gonna go back and just read the comment because I don't remember exactly what I said. But one of them got a lot of views or whatever. Let me see. At one point, the Saints' first 8 offensive drives. Okay, missed field goal, kickoff, downs, kickoff, punt, fumble, punt. It totaled something like 30 plays for like 100 yards or some shit. At one point, I was like, fire everyone right now during the game. Don't wait till the end of the game. And this is when we were winning 21-6 at this point. I'm like, fire these bastards now. But the Saints went over 100,000 rushing yards in their career. So, but yeah, the official score was drunk. I don't know what team. Oh, there was a play, and I shit you not. The referee got on the mic and said, the punter made a rugby style kick, therefore there is no running into the kicker. And I go, okay. Roger Goodell made another rule against us, apparently. So, folks, if you kick rugby style and someone knocks the shit out of you, there is no penalty. There's no roughing the kicker or punter. So, yeah. I'd never heard that rule before, but all right. Well, let's see. Carr got called for intentional grounding. He threw an interception. He didn't fumble it, but he probably would have given enough time. Let's see. Where did I type this? I typed. Oh, my types are animated. I typed more than I usually type. I think it was after halftime when I blew a fuse. Oh, at halftime, Derek Carr and Bryce Young combined for 70 yards. Passing. And they both had maybe 200 total in the game. It's crazy. Where is it at? Oh, yeah, go back and watch how Eric McCoy, he's like, you no good. He started screaming. You could read his lips. Derek Carr turned around and told him something, and he's like, I'm going to beat your ass, son. Derek Carr's trying to run. He's trying to haul ass. Oh, this is the one that got a lot for me. Okay, Elvis, listen to this. Carr is poisoning this team. I swear, I hope McCoy or another offensive line knocks the shit out of him one of these days. That was right after the incident. And then I type, fire everyone right now during the game. Do not wait. Fire their asses now. I think I did like one or two more. I usually just retweet. I should have wrote well, if it would have been a road game, I would have been like, leave his ass in there. Yeah. Oh, I wrote, Jameis is in the game. Everyone should applaud now. And they did. They applaud. Oh, I said me, Mr. Two or me, yeah. He needs to be shot out of the goddamn cannon. We should trade him to the Minnesota Vikings. You know, in return, they should send us Justin Jefferson, and y'all can take Derek Carr. Shit, we'll even take Cousins off your hands. Because at this point, Cousins is a fucking better quarterback on two crutches. Yeah, they ain't gonna draft no quarterback. You got $150 million in that. There's an animation that somebody drew this week where the fans are on each part of the sidelines, and Derek Carr is running out of the tunnel. He's running off the field with money bags in his hand while the money's flying in the air, and he's running as fast as he can while the fans are chasing his ass with pitchforks. $150 million. Somebody was drunk. Tom Benson, God rest his soul. Tom Benson would have never paid $150 million for this piece of shit. I promise you. Tom Benson's rolling over in his grave right now with this. There's no. Tom Benson would have said, nope, sign Breeze. Get his ass back. You know? Well, you can't have Jalen Daniels, who, by the way, Jalen Daniels is projected to go to the Saints, but they're not going to take him. We took a quarterback last year. They're not going to draft a quarterback. They drafted Hanger, he ain't seen the field. He probably never will. Although he was the emergency quarterback yesterday, whatever the hell day it is. I don't know. He was the emergency quarterback, but you can't take Jalen Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner, LSU, Louisiana State University. Just imagine. I can picture it now. Joe Burrow's our quarterback. We can rebuild the LSU undefeated season and make them into the Saints. Think about this logic. Joe Burrow's our starting quarterback. Jamar Chase is our wide receiver. We get Justin Jefferson on the slot. You got to remember, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase played on the same team. Joe Burrow was throwing them passes. I'm telling you, best quarterback, best wide receivers. We go get all them players. Go rebuild the LSU team and make it into the Saints. We ain't never going to lose a goddamn game. I just hope the Bengals are stupid enough to get rid of Joe Burrow one of these days. We'll jump on him in 2 seconds. Like, you want to play for the Bayou Bengals? Come on back to Louisiana, son. Come on. Let's go. Shit, if I was Mickey Loomis, I'd trade the goddamn farm. I'd get rid of everybody. I'd trade the whole goddamn team to get Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Shit, yeah. Right now. I'd be like, how much money do you want? 150. We gave Carr $150 million. You're worth at least 6 times that. Fuck, we'll make you the first billionaire. I mean, look what Joe Burrow did with the Bungles. The Bungles suck ass. Joe Burrow comes in and says, "Hold my beer," and then the very next year, he gets the fucking Bengals to draft his favorite receiver. So he got his favorite target because Jamar Chase was his target because Jefferson already left. But Burrow did play 1 year with Jefferson. But Jamar Chase was his receiver. So he got the Bengals to draft his receiver. Then he got the Bengals to draft his offensive tackle. I can't remember his name, the tackle that played at LSU. So the Bengals fucking drafted all LSU and Tulane players. Saints didn't have a first-round draft pick. Burrow went number 1. Burrow was the first pick in the draft. I'm pretty sure Burrow was pick number 1. Yeah. We still had Drew Brees then anyway, but honestly, yeah. Well, if things would have worked out the way it would have worked out, Andy Reid wouldn't have fucked the plan up. Sean Payton was going to draft Patrick Mahomes. He had Patrick Mahomes on the telephone. Supposedly the story is he's like, yeah, we're going to make you a Saint. And fucking Andy Reid jumped up and traded with the 49ers. Motherfucking 49ers screwed us again for the last time. And Andy Reid took Patrick Mahomes and, Elderberry's team, the rest is history. The Chiefs win like 47 Super Bowls. But Mahomes would have been the heir apparent, and I don't think Sean Payton would have left. Because how the hell are you going to leave a Super Bowl team? I mean, Parcells did it, but that was his mentor. But, I mean, honestly. So, that's the way I see that. But I wish we would draft Burrow. They should give the job to Taysom. Let Taysom, you're the starting quarterback. Taysom could lead us to a Super Bowl easily, blindfolded. No doubt in my mind. So, and I'd like to thank the Green Bay Packers for fucking up and giving us Taysom. I hope Taysom plays next week His I don't know who the Giants quarterback is, but I do know who their running back is. Go Carr. Yeah, go right off my team. Right off my team. He can get right off my team. You know, I never thought there'd be a worse quarterback than Aaron Brooks. Yes, I said that name. I can honestly say I think Derek Carr is the worst quarterback in Saints history. I really, and we have some bad quarterbacks. Of course, the best one is Breeze of all time, but I'm still trying to figure out why Breeze was in the Saints facility yesterday. Maybe he's making a comeback, folks. I think Breeze is making a comeback. Yep. I'm telling you, Breeze could just suit up and stand there, and he'd get a standing ovation. He don't even have to fucking play. Just get on the field and stand there as like a decoy. Like what's his name did? Jay Cutler. That play where with the Tyler Rose. Yes, let's clone Earl Campbell and bring him out of retirement. Yeah. Well, look who the Raiders got an upgrade. No, you know why we got him? Honestly, this is why we got him. It's the same reason. Okay, you're a coach. You're going to get the players that you drafted. Dennis Allen was the head coach of the Raiders. He was the one who drafted Derek Carr in the first place. So, the team's going to be like, I want my players. So, of course, Derek Carr is available. Dennis Allen told Mickey Loomis, hey, go get my quarterback. The numbers were right. He got his quarterback. Now we can't get rid of his ass for 3 more years. Or it's $25 million penalty fee. Personally, I think Derek Carr should be traded to the Vikings right now. I think Elvis's team should experience the joy. Every team in the NFL should experience the Derek Carr joy. Derek Carr could be handed the keys to the country and find a way to turn the best car into the Edsel. No. See, Elvis, you're insulting trash now. Yes, you're actually insulting trash. Derek Carr is way lower than trash. He's probably, I don't know. I have to invent a word for it. Now, I called it. I called it in a video months and months and months ago. I said he's a piece of shit. He's trash. He with the Raiders, he calls out. He throws his teammates under the bus. It's never his fucking fault. It's never his fault. It's always someone else's fault that they lose. The quarterback is the leader of the team. I never remember Drew Brees throwing his teammates under the bus. Tom Brady probably threw his teammates under the bus. The great quarterbacks don't throw their players under the bus. They say, it's my fault. I'm the leader of the team. I'm the quarterback. I blame me. Derek Carr's like, it's his fault. It's his fault. It's that guy's fault. It's the fan in the third row's fault. The guy selling the popcorn, it's his fault too. The 12-year-old ball boy, it's his fault because he didn't give me the ball that shined. The pizza boy because he gave me the wrong slice of pepperoni. Probably his wife's fault too because she gave him the wrong color socks. I don't know. You ever notice that though? It's always someone else's fault. I never remember Drew Brees calling people out. I appreciate you, CV. Yeah, I'll be going to bed soon in a bit myself. Yeah. This isn't going to be a long one. Well, I'm still up because I'm still up. I got off work like an hour or whatever, so appreciate you, CV. Go check out CV Baseball Card Collector. He's on rip number, 1200 by now, probably. And he does football, pretty certain. Yeah. Mainly baseball, but football, yeah, sure. But I'll take Russell Wilson at this point. Yes, I said that. I'll take the Jets Wilson at this point. Oh, 10:30. Oh, okay. I gotta play catch up. I haven't watched it since 10:01. I need to start watching some more of these shorts. But appreciate you, CV. It's actually 10:58 by him. It's almost 11 o'clock by him. It's 1 o'clock here. I'm still going. I'm still kicking. You know? But I didn't get a chance to play Where in the World is Raging Cajun, but hey, Cajun told me he's in Cali. So, there you go. He's in California. Yes. But I think every team should experience the Carr phenomenon. You could put Carr on the 1985 Bears, and he would fuck that up. You could put Carr on the 2000 Ravens. He would screw that up too. You could put Carr on the 1958 Baltimore Colts. He'd find a way to lose. You could probably put Derek Carr on all the 49ers teams that won the Super Bowl, and they probably wouldn't win more than 3 games. Because nobody wants to play with Carr. The offensive line. I don't remember Drew Brees getting sacked 57 times in a season. I don't. And Drew Brees ain't mobile. Although here and there he did run briefly, but Derek Carr gets sacked on every fucking play almost. Because the offensive line's not going to block for somebody that keeps calling you a piece of shit all the time. You treat, your offensive linemen keep your ass awake. They keep your ass from getting on the turf. Now, yeah, once in a while, somebody's going to come through and you're going to get sacked. Derek Carr only got sacked, I think, twice today. I still find it funny. He threw to his offensive lineman, and the referee didn't do shit. Derek Carr threw more passes into the third row than he did his receivers. It's amazing. And, I'm sure he'll blame all these injuries. For once, I'd like to say, my name is Derek Carr, and I suck ass. I'd like for him to say that in a press conference once. And you bet your ass I'll play it on YouTube if he does it. But no, he probably in his press conference today, he probably blamed everyone else. They probably asked him, so is Eric McCoy going to kick your ass? Oh, that was just a blow up. We're friends. We're friends. We made up in the locker room. No one was going to make up. It was a heated moment. It was in the moment. Derek Carr opens up his goddamn mouth. And he's going to tell a 325-pound lineman to go F himself. No. You don't do that to your offensive line. If I was the offensive lineman, I would just step aside and let the guy sack him 17 times in a row. And say, nah, you want to apologize now? So, I mean, Oh, appreciate you, Barbara. Yeah, I'm going to end this in a minute or two myself. I'm just doing a little rant. I guess I'll probably sleep. I'll fall asleep to what? I don't know if Scotty did a morning show or not, but appreciate you, Barbara D, and congratulations to your Jets. My team won. Your team won. Elvis's team somehow won. So there we go. And Aaron Rodgers finally figured out he's not playing this year. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to come back this year. So, still can't believe the Vikings won 3-0. I mean, it's a win. I always say I don't care if it's 2-0, 3-0. But Dobbs had to have not played. Or he just threw too many interceptions. Or something happened. I think the Vikings have the same record as the Saints now, 6-7. Although, we're in a 3-way tie for the division lead. The Vikings are 2 games behind with 4 left. They're running out of time. We're tied for first, technically. If you want to get technical about it, we're in third place, but we're tied for first through tiebreakers. But we have our own destiny in our hands. We beat Atlanta. We beat Tampa. Somehow we beat the Rams, and I don't know how the fuck we're gonna stop Saquon Barkley. Good Lord. Saints used to be good on run defense. Now they just suck. I'm gonna have to pray. Hopefully Barkley gets hurt. Or maybe he is hurt. I don't know much about the Giants. Brock's boys can fill me in. I know Daniel Jones has been hurt most of the year. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we got a chance. I mean, hopefully. We had 15 plays on the injury list, and we still won. Of course, the Panthers, we were going to win anyway, but the Giants are a step up from the Panthers. Not much, but, at least they have Saquon. Unless he got injured again. I have no idea. I don't follow New York sports, but I'm going to do some research. So, anyway, sleep time. Once again, your final score, Saints 28, the Canthers 6. And that's 2 field goals, not a touchdown. So, at least I can say the Saints scored 4 times. Of course, they missed the field goal, but it would have been so much sweeter if we would have held them to 3. Then we could have pulled the old 28-3 routine out the fire. So, anyways, have a good night. I'm going to sleep. I'll see y'all later. Do that.